Hello to all my friends out there. So I'm at home and I'm working today, and you might be thinking, what does that even mean, working? Well, what I'm doing is I'm going through my jewelry one piece at a time, and I'm creating $100 bags, and eventually I'll sell them. Okay, so this is a cute little, this is not for sale. This is not expensive, but this is my jewelry. But I do sell anything that is kind of like this color. I go for. Here, you guys seen this a million times. And these are my earrings. These are some good Baltic amber earrings. If these are really, really pretty. Sometimes you can find this kind of stuff in thrift stores. And here's one of the watches. The watches and jewelry don't have to be horribly expensive, but if you wear this kind of stuff, if you can get your hands on it, this is one of my rings. It's not expensive. I think it came from Mexico. Okay, so the diet is over, praise Jesus. And someone said, well, what about going on the low carb diet all the time? Well, the problem with low carb, with high carb, low protein diets is they might be deficient in certain nutrients. I like to keep a well-rounded nutrition, but you know, reasonable. What happened to me is I was, my bread, shoot, thank heavens I didn't wreck my toast. Okay, so today is a happy day because I can have some carbs, low carb. If I'm really bad on the day off, that is just going to prolong my diet, which is really not that much fun. Okay, so now the first thing I did was I bought my favorite cookies, and hey, it's a day off, okay? So no cookies for you for lunch. And this is live. This is my real life, you guys. This is not a faker channel, no. I'm like millions of other women enjoying life. Okay, now I'm having one lousy piece of bread. I made sure I got the good one. And I am just so super happy I can have some bread. The comments were really good. Hey, Mr. Charles, glad you're okay. He was rear-ended, very serious. And the woman hit, and she hit him from the rear end and hurt him bad, but he's, survived. So if all of you could pray for Mr. Charles, and hi to all the rest of the men in Indiana, and be careful, the traffic is brutal. We have brutal traffic here as well. So, if you would pray for Mr. Charles to recover, when he was hit from behind, he was knocked out and the police thought he was dead. And then the rotten woman drove off. So if you would pray that he will be quickly recovered, and the woman who did it will be caught and have to pay for the accident. So I had this lunch meat in my freezer. What I like for lunch is a meat and cheese sandwich. And then at some point I bought this cheese, so oh rats. So I'm eating up the cheese in my freezer. And I probably already spent my $5 because I bought cookies and soda, so I have to add that up. But what happens is some of the days you're going to do the $5 day. Ooh, this is the yummy cheese. So after you're being good on your no carb or low carb diet, you can be reasonable and just have a little bread and a lot of cookies. I could not wait to tear into those cookies. I was so happy it was a free day. I only have 4 days of freedom, then back to the hell. Tonight I will make some bean tostadas. Oh, there was a good comment, on the less meat food of potatoes, baked potatoes. And that's a good one. You can put chili or cheese and broccoli. You guys want to read those comments. Not only that, you can find out if something rotten happened, like what happened to Mr. Charles. Hey, Rebecca, congratulations on getting a boyfriend. I found that out by reading the comments. I told my son if I find a boyfriend, he is to have me committed because I'm not myself. So he's my check and balances. Okay, so no top bread. I'm just going to have and it was discovered when I was doing the mukbang that one of the most dangerous things for fattening is chips. So I thought, could you possibly give up chips? If it was the difference between going on a diet again, which I am sick of them and I hate them, or never eating chips again. Notice last night I had Cheetos. I had top ramen with no Cheetos. Could you give up chips? Yeah, because I hate diets. Okay, these got me through, and so did the, these are actually pretty good. The thing about these is they cause me to cough all day long, but that's okay. That's okay, And then the other good one was corn nuts. And one of the followers made mention of if you get some rather regular popcorn, let's have a taste. Okay, so if it was the difference of giving up your top bread, of giving up chips, of giving up fries, of eating low-calorie snacks, still having snacks like popcorn, like corn nuts, like sunflower seeds, like low-calorie Jell-O with yogurt, like cottage cheese, or go on a diet every time you turn around. Okay, so now tonight, I have some black beans, and what I do is I just rinse the beans really good. I check for rocks. If you make your beans from scratch, you won't have leftovers. Then I boil them. I bring them to a boil. I turn off the heat and cover it and leave them for 1 hour. Then I rinse them and then I boil them. And I have a little bit of bacon left. And then I save my bacon grease to make some refried beans, and I'll make some tostadas. So another good one, so we have tostadas and we have baked potatoes, so that's 2 of the 4 days. And then for lunch, while I'm off of the no carb diet, I will enjoy my sandwiches immensely. No chips, but that's okay. Lots of cookies, but that's okay. Because in 4 days, there will be no more cookies. And that's how I can torture myself so much, because I know, like, after the 3 days of it, then, I can eat cookies again. And let me move this so you guys can see my beautiful jewelry. And if you're new to the jewelry business, start with costume jewelry. You can find this kind of stuff rather inexpensively. Okay, for these two, if I was to sell them, $3 each or 2 for $5. This one I would sell for about $5, and these, well, these would be at least $200. These are good earrings. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.